So let's start with that story from Texas that's raising eyebrows and alarm bells and some very serious questions about extremism and integration, because a proposed Muslim city, that's right, it's a full-scale Islamic community. We're looking at the pictures here. This is obviously the CGIs of what it would look like. 1,000 homes, schools, clinics, parks, shops, and of course a massive mosque, has just been rebranded after the governor of Texas accused its backers of wanting to enforce Sharia law on American soil. It was called, this town, Epic City. It's an acronym for the people behind the development, which is the East Plano Islamic Community, the East Plano Islamic Community, EPIC. Now it's been quietly renamed The Meadow, a soft pastoral name for a project tied to a cleric with one of the hardest extremist records in America. So meet Yasser Kadai. Now he is the man behind the plan. He's a preacher with a decades-old history of Holocaust denial. Recordings of him calling for the execution of gay people and adulterers exist, and yet this same figure is behind a project to build this huge Islamic settlement. It's just outside of Dallas, and Governor Greg Abbott has already stepped in, branding the idea a Sharia city and ordering state agencies to review it. Now, EPIC, the city and the business behind it, deny everything, of course. They say they are peaceful. They say it is a multi-ethnic, open community, a place for men and women. They say they've got nothing to hide. But their own cleric's archived sermons tell a very different story. He tells followers, quote, "Stoning adulterers, killing homosexuals, this is our religion." And then he adds, "We can't do this in America, but if we had an Islamic state, we would." So that's the backdrop. And here's what makes this so sensitive. Texas has one of the fastest growing Muslim populations in America, and counter-extremism experts warn that this could become a mini-state within a state where radical ideology spreads far from the reach of American democratic oversight. And there's an uncomfortable truth. This isn't just a Texas story, it is a Western story, because let's not forget what is happening in Britain. Work is underway at the moment to build a new £2.5 million mosque on the edge of the idyllic Lake District.